All right, let's talk a little bit about tone and dynamics. So there's a lot of different ways to get different tones, to achieve different tones. I remember when I was first starting, everybody was talking about getting good tone, and I was like, it just felt like a big mystery. I had no idea. I was like, am I getting good tone? I don't know. Um, so you know, each banjo sounds completely different anyway, so everybody's tone is slightly unique to them. Everything changes it. The wood of the banjo, and the head tension, the string gauges, the bridge, the tailpiece, and just the basic setup, hand position, what kind of picks you have. There's so much that plays into it. But there's a few really basic things that you can do immediately as a player to control that and make tone decisions on your tone. So one thing is, if your hand is close to the bridge picking, you're going to get a brighter cutting edge tone. And then the closer to the neck you are, you're going to have a more soft tone. And as you may guess, in the middle, it's in between those things. So one exercise that I like to do is to just get to know your instrument better, because you don't want to just put your hand in one spot and just forget about it the whole time. It's good to be aware of that, and then your ear will start to guide it around. So you can change that. The tone changes all the way from the bridge all the way to the neck. So one thing I'll do with middle, index, and thumb, pinch strings 1, 3, and 5 together. Start by the bridge and then slowly work your way towards the neck. And really stick your head over it and just give it a listen, and you're going to notice a lot of things change as you're moving your hand. And you're going to find the sweet spots of your instrument. So some basic ways that I organize how my tone's going to sound is, if I'm playing something up the neck, I like my hand to be towards the neck up here, because it just gives it more of a soft, more of a bell-like tone. And you just want things to have a nice sound to it. Just because it's banjo doesn't mean it's supposed to be really crazy and driving and cutting, and harsh or anything like that. There's a lot of times when banjo has to have a really pretty soft tone. If I'm up the neck playing single string stuff, I like to be closer over here because it just sounds pretty. Or if I'm playing just even Scruggs style solos, I like to have it kind of up there, but it kind of moves with my ear tells it to move. So the more you're just able to move your hand as you're playing, even doing rolls, you can practice rolls. So that's just one more thing to coordinate and be able to control. And it's really good for your playing and gives you more expression. So when I'm playing something driving down the neck, I really like to be closer to the bridge because it just sounds right to me down there. And you just get a real cutting bluegrass sound. So there's a lot lot going on there in between. So definitely try all that stuff. One exercise that I really like to do, as of recently, is do. Now, this is where dynamics comes in play, and that can mean a lot of things. That can be your tone. Dynamics can be volume. Softer, playing louder is really important. So that's another good exercise, is to try to play soft and control how heavy you're playing or light you're playing. So these are all just things that can help you express what you're trying to do, and it's just a way to just be more expressive when you're playing. One thing that I like to do is this call and response dynamics type thing. So for a tune like Cripple Creek, for example, what I'm going to do is have a call and response of tone. One phrase is going to be close to the bridge, then I'm going to quickly jump to the other side, kind of a dramatic jump to change the tone dramatically for different phrases. And that's just going to be an exercise. You can do this with all sorts of tunes. And be an exercise in dynamics. First, let's try Cripple Creek here. So all sorts of tunes you can do with that type of an exercise. I think that's a real fun thing to do and really adds a lot of excitement to your playing. So those are just a few things to think about. For now, I want you to just start, if you haven't tried this already, I want you to try the dynamics thing. Just practice doing rolls and crossing towards the bridge, up to the neck. And just kind of work on getting that control in your hand while you can keep playing while moving your hand. So that's a good exercise to start with this. And then you could try the call and response with different tunes that have phrases of two. Do two phrases, two measures of bridge tone, and then two measures of neck tone, and back and forth. So just some things to think about to add expression and character to your playing. So try that stuff out.